Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. Sorry, I got a dirty windshield, but let's go for the side view. A little cloudy up here, heading up to Lake Tahoe. Smashing the books. If you're part of our member service, you got the teaser that we put out already with the 49ers -3 and the Ravens -1 as our big play of the week. Should be an easy winner. We're going to lay off the baseball for a little while unless we find a perfect situation that we want to smash. But right now we're coming into playoff time, and there's only a few teams that are jockeying for the position. So if you must bet baseball, I would stick with those, what is it, about 6 different teams that are all fighting for playoff position. I've seen the Dodgers got whipped up by the Tigers. They don't really have anything to play for at this point. So I'm hearing a lot of things about XRP. It's all over the place right now. They're having their party. I believe it's September 29th. And seen Brad Garlinghouse and a couple of the other team members that were at the SEC a couple days ago. I think it was a couple days ago. Looked like they were celebrating, or they got the back. They know what's going on, and the government's trying to keep them out. It's not. I don't think it's the government. I think it's more of the banks that do not want XRP taking over, because that's a lot of money that they're going to lose out on. Imagine every time you go to the ATM, they're charging you anywhere from $3 to $6 to take your own money out of their bank. So imagine the amount of fees, and then every time you swipe your card, they're getting a couple percent. It's time for them to be abolished. BYOB. Be your own bank. XRP and Stellar are the future of the entire financial system. And right now, you can get XRP at 50 cents, and Stellar, I believe, is around 11 cents. So, there are a few other digital asset companies that are partnering up and about to go in with the ISO 20022 program that's about to kick off, which that would be Quant. I think Quant is a good deal right now. I think I see Quant going to $1,000 at some point, probably by 2025. Remember, as long as we've been in this crypto market, really it's brand new. They're just getting into the institutional investors and banking systems, and cross-border payments, and running the entire world's system off of blockchain. So you're early, even though we've been through a few cycles already. So if you've been around for a while, then you know that we got a big cycle coming up. Bitcoin halving is going to be next year, and then it's going to basically, the entire market will run up all the way till, I'm thinking, November, December of 2025, and then we'll probably have a little bit of a pullback, but I don't think it's going to be anywhere near what we've gone through over the last few cycles, because once these institutional investors get in there, other than the manipulation by Blackhawk and Vanguard and all them, let's just call them baddies, that are running the system. And they can basically dump a bunch of Bitcoin at one time to tank the market, and then they'll get everybody scared, and everybody will start selling their stuff at cheap, and then they'll buy back in at a lower price and then run it all the way up again. So the biggest thing about, in my take, all this is not financial advice, it's just my opinion. So don't buy or do anything because of my opinion. Just throwing it out there. And another thing about my opinion is I definitely got to get off of YouTube. So we're going to be pushing everything over to Rumble and maybe Locals, but definitely Rumble. Seems like they've changed their platform quite a bit, made it a lot easier for everybody. The one thing I don't like about Rumble is you have to have PayPal in order to get paid, and PayPal is part of the same system as Blackhawk and Vanguard, all the fucking cabal systems. Well, I guess I ain't supposed to say that on here, but fuck them. I've been on 2 strikes. I just got a video taken down that I put up about kids getting autism from vaccinations, and then some parents did a video where they showed that they pretty much did a heavy metal detox on the boy, and within 2 years it was all gone, and he was no longer autistic. And YouTube took it off, gave me a strike, said it's medical misinformation. So I didn't say anything about this is what you need to do or anything. It was just a video and saying, questioning if it was something that can be done or not. So anyway, we know what side that the YouTube people are on, and hopefully at some point they either get bought out or sued for everything, along with their parent company, who monitors your emails and tracks everything you got going on. Also, I'm hearing that Wi-Fi is basically making a map of your house. It could tell the people that are in there. It's basically a thermal imaging that's sending stuff back to the government. I also heard that the government is now backdooring Xbox and PlayStations, so that if you say anything harmful or shit that they don't agree with, then they're going to come after you. So for those of you on Xbox and PlayStation, or those of you who have children on there that might say something mean or offensive, or saying the government is outright corrupt, be careful, because you may get a knock on your door, or what they call a no-knock warrant, and they just barge in and take you out in the middle of the night. Our United States has just went to shit, and there's no more First Amendment as far as they're concerned. But then again, we just seen the body double for Joe Biden. Got caught in the parking lot. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, but that's making its rounds. And from what I heard a long time ago, it's basically going to drip, drip, drip with this information, and then the flood is coming. And we're looking at something big coming this weekend, the 23rd, and then next week is supposed to be huge. So between the 23rd and September 30th is going to be some crazy shit happening. I think it's kind of the big flood of information coming in, and then October is going to be just crazy. It's the Red October. I think that's when really the huge exposure is coming, and they're supposed to be doing the emergency broadcast or whatever, testing your phones, but there's a lot to say and a lot that's coming. But we are going to have to make a channel over on Rumble because YouTube and their masters, their puppet masters, don't want this any of this information getting out. They've even banned some of our spiritual leaders that they don't really say anything bad about anything. All they are is trying to like lift people up and guide them into the 5D, and they're all getting shut down, demonetized. So yeah, it's a crooked system that we're dealing with, and until the people stand up and rise up, it's not going to get any better. And one way you can stand up to these evil pieces of shits is by taking your money out of the banks. You know, BYOB, get yourself some XRP and Stellar, and be your own bank. You know, I could send my son $1 million in XRP in an instant without hardly any fees at all. But you guys keep putting your money in the bank, who charges you every month or every time you swipe your card, every time you do a transaction. They're making so much money, and that's what's funding this evil enterprise. And it's not going to get better if you don't stand up and do your part. You know, it's time to be a fighter, not just sit on the couch and watch the fake news. You know, you can go talk to your friends and say, oh, we need to do something, or this world's corrupt, but until you get up off your fucking lazy ass and fight, nothing is going to change. So hopefully you love your $5 a gallon gas, your groceries. You know, they talk about the inflation's went up like whatever they're saying, some kind of lie, 5-7%. Pretty sure gas has went up about double, so that's like 100% inflation. Groceries, I know for a fact groceries have went up at least 50%, if not close to 100%. Your interest rate, you can't buy a car, you can't buy a house because interest rate's going to kill you, put you in, you know, our housing market is so ridiculous. You have to be making $200,000, $250,000 a year in order to afford a single family home now. So I don't know. One of these days the Patriots will come together and fight together instead of just sitting back and watching one man try to save the world. If we all become a team, we can all thrive. It's the Great Reset versus the Great Awakening. There's only two sides of this that you can be on, so pick wisely. And the one you pick, you better go all in on, because the other side is all in on you. Have a great day, everybody. Smash the 49ers -3 with the Ravens -1. And we will be back for Saturday and Sunday. Try to get those out maybe tomorrow, so it gives you enough time to get your bets in. Badass Bets. Check out Harley Ray Crystal Shop. We'll put a link in the description below. We got some awesome crystals, gemstones. We got a bunch of carvings in for Halloween, fall decor, and lots and lots of good stuff. We got a bunch of Moldavite in. That stuff is crazy. If you hold it in your hand for too long, it will actually burn your hand. You'll feel the heat. What else we got in? We got a bunch of palm stones. We got some skulls. We got some really nice skulls in. Some wolves, some cats, pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns, So check us out, HarleyRayCrystalShop.com. Link is in the description below. If you use discount code PAPA, P-A-P-A, all capital, you get a 10% discount on your entire order. If you order over $199, $200 worth of stuff, shipping is free anywhere in the US of A. We do ship overseas, but it is a little bit expensive. We have some Palo Santo direct from Ecuador. Our supplier is environmentally conscious. For every order that we buy from them, they plant a new Palo Santo tree. So sustainable, ethically harvest. They only use the wood from trees that have already fallen. They don't actually go in and start cutting down live Palo Santo trees. What else we got? Candles, scented candles, scented crystal candles, made in-house with non-toxic ingredients. The candles smell amazing, and most of them come with crystals inside. Got some road work going down. They wait right before winter to do this. Like good old California, they got their shit together, don't they? So it's cloudy, just got done raining, and they're gonna lay down some tar, some asphalt. All right, we're gonna call it a day, and once we get, I have a channel on Rumble already, but it's not ready to what I want it to be. So we're gonna be redoing it, and we'll put that out pretty soon. Hopefully I don't get a third strike from today's video, and if they do, you can find me on Instagram, Harley Ray Papa, Badass Bets. I think it's badass_bets, because that's all part of the cabal too. And X, I believe I'm at Crypto Scotty still. So they banned me before Elon took over with my Badass Bets and Badass Investor channels, and they won't give it back. So you see what we're dealing with in this fucking corrupt ass world. All these people want to take your freedoms from you. They don't want free speech anymore. They want you silent inside your house. Shut the fuck up. Go make me some money. Pay your taxes. And don't talk. And don't be enjoying your life. It's a crazy world. In the last 3 years, or I guess since Trump came in 2016, it's full on war with the deep state, and they want you dead or sick enough to where you don't die, but you got to pay for medical expenses, pay your taxes. You know, you get taxed on your paycheck, then you get taxed at the store, then you get taxed if you want to buy a house or buy a car or buy anything. If you buy a house, then you're gonna get taxed again on property taxes, and then when you die, you're gonna get taxed again when you're dead. Tax never ends. All right, there's a highway patrol right here, so we're gonna call it a day. Badass Bets, and everybody out.